Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only shows on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247. As always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Oh, baby, all right. So, we got a pretty decent show um, lined up, and I don't say that often. And but before we do that, we got some stuff to do. We got some other important. We got some very important stuff to do. We have to. It is very, very important that we do this, and if we don't, then my shout outs will think that I don't that I'm that I forgot them. I don't want to do that. I love my shout outs. I love the people behind the shout outs. They are all amazing people, and you'll love them just as much as I do. For example, big shout out to Leo and the gang over at the Dorkening Podcast Network. They Leo has tons of shows on his channel with lots of people doing lots of stuff, and you will love them all. And I guarantee it, they're great. My personal favorite, though, Splash Pages. Big shout out to them. Everybody on Splash Pages. They do an amazing job, and it was good to see Yo-Yo back. I like Yo-Yo. He's awesome. Big shout out to him. And but yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. And if you're a fan of comic books, you definitely want to check out Splash Pages over on the Dorkening Pad over on the Dorkening Podcast Network, and they have other shows on the channel as well too. So check it out wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, as well as the Dorkening YouTube channel. Also, big shout out to Terry and Raz and everybody else in the gang over at the Owl Light Network. You definitely want to check them out, and had an amazing show. I missed their one of their shows tonight. They did a show earlier. I kind of missed that one, and I was out on some personal issues. I probably could have just not do a show tonight, but it wasn't that important. So it was, but it was just personal. Sorry. But I had to. But I felt the need to do a show and everything like that. So, but yeah. Anyways, big shout out to everybody over at Outlet Network. Always, always love watching the shows on there. Big supporter of those, and you don't want to miss out on that. Also, big shout out to Melly Plays over at Melly Playful and Tengu. And if you like, you were watching playing video games, then Melly Playful and Tengu are the ones for you. Check them out over on YouTube, over at Melly Playful and Tengu. You will love it. I guarantee it. This episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. Buy, sell, and trade. Buy, sell, and trade anything from autographed items and wrestling and sports and actors, video games, old and new, video game consoles, old and new, top vinyls, Pokemon cards, Magic the Gathering cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you name it. They'll take good care of you as they did me. Check them out. If you happen to be in the Southington, Connecticut area and you want to check out this amazing store, you definitely want to, because it is it's an awesome store, and you'll love it just as much as I do. Check it out over on the website for more information on directions and a list of events they have going on as well too. Check out the website over at MJ Video Games mnjvideogames.com. And Hardcore Sweet Bakery, big shout out to them. Check out hardcoresweetbakery.com for all your baked goods, and also while you're in the Connecticut area, you definitely want to check that out. And this episode is also brought to you by Doobie, the energy drink that won't make you crash and burn. You definitely don't want to do that. I mean, if you're a gamer, if you're a gamer and you're putting in a lot of hours, and you know you're feeling like you know can't go on anymore, Doobie will give you that extra boost that you need to win the game, for either for yourself or your squad. And I'm doing something special because I love you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you go on to doobie.gg right now, you can use the promo code BRILL at checkout to save 10% on your purchase. And you definitely want to take advantage of this offer because I never, this is technically my first time doing this since I've been running this channel. So yeah, this is my gift to you, and you definitely want to take advantage of this amazing offer. You don't want to miss out on this. And soon as I get my starter pack, I'm gonna do a little bit of a special and product review, and you definitely don't want to miss out on that. So be sure to go on doobie.gg today and save 10% on your purchase by using the promo code BRILL at the checkout. So worth it, and you'll thank me later. So there it is right there. And you'll love it just as much as I do. So so yeah. I probably should not have eaten that very spicy sandwich because I feel it going right through me. Sorry. Such a bad influence. But I'm gonna try to pull on as best as I can without having to take a bathroom break, because you're gonna be looking at a blank screen, because hey, it is what it is. Because I don't have no commercials. I don't have. It's not in the budget. So, um. So yeah. Um. So, speaking of product review, I I got this in the mail the other day. I did a review on this. I did do a review on this, but editing is taking forever. And so yeah, what this is a pair of wireless headphones. And the beauty about this is that you don't they don't have a nub, so it doesn't stick in your ear. Um, so yeah, you definitely want to check that out. It's actually really cool. It's from the people from uh, Lenovo, and they're really cool. I got this on TikTok, and so as soon as I get the editing done, that video will be up. And if you notice on my YouTube channel, I changed the name of the show of one of my shows to make it um to complement this and future products. Um, for now on, Tom Dog Tries is going to be forever known as Tom Dog's product reviews, And so it could be for anything. Could be food. Could be um, little nifty gadgets like this. Um, so be on the lookout for that video and everything. And so once the editing is done, I will have it up by um, definitely by this weekend. Lots of editing to do. So I have tons of stuff I got to do on that. Speaking of tons of stuff, I got tons of stuff to do in the bathroom. So I apologize. I can't hold it much longer. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Sorry about that. When duty calls, duty calls. And believe me, you want to answer the call when it's duty involved. Call the duty. DUTY. Gross. But yeah, that was pretty much my monologue. And believe me, it was a monologue. Somewhere Drew is saying, Tom Dog, get up. Sorry. I don't know. It's awesome. It's all good fun. Right. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Dead air, 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 dead air. Chat is open. Comment. It's always good to hear from everybody. Definitely. Let us know that you're alive. So, so before we continue on with the show, actually no, we'll do that next. Damn, I had something written down. Oh yeah. Hi. I know, I'm only kidding. I don't know where I'm at today. YouTube. Before we get into tonight's show, I do want to pay respect to we here at Channel X want to pay respect to another fallen celebrity who passed away earlier today, or earlier yesterday. Comedian and actor Richard Lewis. Very famous comedian. Well known in the 70s and 80s, and very hilarious whenever he was making an appearance somewhere. Really such an amazing guy, and it was, I was shocked to hear about that. He wasn't doing too well as far as his health goes, but well enough to to be a part of the final season of Curb Your Enthusiasm, which you can watch now on Max. And I honestly never saw the show, but he was very but the show is very famous and very popular, and especially with him on it, it just made the show a lot funnier from what I understand, from what I've been hearing. He was in the movie. He was also in the movie Robin Hood Men in Tights, and you definitely got to see that movie. It's one of Mel Brooks's classics. They're always amazing. Whenever a Mel Brooks film is on, you're going to be entertained, regardless of what kind of movie it is. And so he pretty much stole the show in that movie, and I highly recommend that you check it out. It's a really funny movie. And so his health was also not, wasn't really doing too well. He also had Parkinson's, and it's no joke. It's no joke and everything. And but he was always kept a positive spirit about things and everything. And like I said, he was a very funny stand-up comedian. And during his time on stage, during the whenever there was an event, the comic relief stuff, Whoopi on the show on The View yesterday, she mentioned about actually, I think it might have been today. It was either today or I forgot which. But yeah, it was very sad to hear about that. And so she um paid respect to him and everything. And he was also on The View a lot. And his presence wherever he, like I said, his presence wherever it was amazing. And we will miss him very, very much. And at this time, we'll do a moment of silence for Richard Lewis. I'm gonna miss you. And with that being said, he is a part of the Channel X Hall of Fame. Um, I forgot to do a last week. I forgot to do a um salute to Black History Month, and I apologize for that. Um, this week being the last day of February, and also the last day of Black History Month, we will honor two celebrities. Um, for that, one being um one being um Morgan Freeman and Denzel Washington, very famous actors, and really amazing actors. You love watching them, and they play great movies wherever they're in, and very famous. Too much to talk about there. So they will be inducted into the Channel X Hall of Fame, and one of the two greatest actors, the two greatest actors out there, and definitely deserve a lot of recognition. So yeah. So let's see. So did anybody try the pizza yet? I haven't. I'm close to trying it. I haven't had it, and I am going to do a review on that when I finally get my hands on it. So apparently, it's a piece of chicken. It's a chicken fillet with marinara and cheese and pepperoni. Isn't that? Yeah. To me, it's a chicken parm. So It's a chicken parm with pepperoni. And yeah, some people do put pepperoni on a chicken parm. You want to spice things up a little bit. So yeah, that's what I look at it as. And so I'm actually going to have fun with that video when I actually do make that video. So be on the lookout for that. And um so there's talks about um a Naked Gun remake. Now everybody knows about the Naked Gun movies. They were really good, starred by the late great legendary Leslie Nielsen. Um, they were very funny. They were from the files of Police Squad, which um, wasn't a big hit with critics when it was a television show, which was known as Police Squad. So, um, personally, it was a pretty good show from what I saw. Um, and um, of course, it had um O.J. Simpson, and regardless of how you feel about him and everything like that, um, he was actually pretty funny in that movie, and I'm not going to take that away from him. Um, but but yeah, but going back to this remake, there's talks about this remake, and it's rumored that Liam Neeson is going to be playing Frank Drebin. Now, I don't. A lot of people are kind of mixed about his funniness. He's a serious actor. He has been in some comedies, but it's really funny. Um, that it's weird that he's actually doing that, but you know I just hope that if this remake if the rumors about this reboot is true, or this remake, whatever you want to call it, please, for the love of God, put in this line, because the line "nice beaver." Everybody knows what I'm talking about, because that was a big thing back. That was a funny line um in the original, and the joke was Frank is looking up this woman's skirt, um allegedly, and which is I forgot Priscilla Presley's character's name. I forgot her character's name. Um, Jane Spencer. Jane. And she goes and reaches for some files that that Frank needs to um to solve some case, because um one of his partners there, Norberg, which is played by O.J. Simpson, uh, gets um, messed up pretty bad, and trying to solve who tried to kill him, or at least tried to attempt to kill him, I should say. Um, and it also is, which is also linked to a to some crime, to some stuff that was going on. So it was the way it was going on. It was funny. But then when he was going up to to ask for these files, um, Frank lifts his head up, while Jane is going on there to get the files and everything, and he goes and says, "Nice beaver." And she said, "Thank," and she takes down this beaver, the stuffed beaver, and she's like, "Yeah, I have it stuffed," and it's like, "Here, I'll hold that." And for the love of God, I want to hear this line come out of. I want to hear that. I want them to remake that line just so that Liam Neeson can say it. And for your enjoyment, I can do a pretty good impression of Liam Neeson, which is shocking. Which, if he were to hear it, um, he might find me and kill me. So, so let's hope he's not watching. And for your listening and viewing pleasure, I will give to you that line done by Liam Neeson. Nice beaver. I just want them to remake, if and if if Liam Neeson's going to take over as you know remake this movie. How about we do another movie with that involved Leslie Nielsen, and it was a very iconic role. Put him in put him in there, And the movie that I'm thinking of, and I think a lot of people would think that I'm crazy, but it will be hilarious. But remake Airplane, just so that Liam Neeson can play the role as Leslie Nielsen's character in Airplane, so that it comes up to the point where where Stryker was like, "Surely you can't be serious," and then Liam Neeson would go, "I am serious, and don't call me Shirley." Think about how funny that would be if don't call me Shirley. You have to find somebody who not only can fly this plane, but didn't have fish for dinner. Come on! Wouldn't that's funny as hell. You'll sit there laughing your ass off because trying to make it sound like a serious line, and everybody can't stop laughing because it's kind of like a serious thing, and he's making it comedic and everything. With that voice is just like piercing. And then this video goes on. And that's when Tom Dog looked over his shoulder, saw me standing there, right in front of him. Now, he's about to die. So, you want to make fun of my acting? I'm not making fun of your acting. I'm not. Yes, you are. I swear to God, I am not making fun of your acting. You're making fun of this voice. I warned you, Tom Dog. You make fun of me. I will find you. And I will kill you. Please, please, please. Whatever you're doing, please, put down the bat. Not put down the bat. Please, don't. Whatever you're doing, please. I got a show to do. There's a lot of people that are watching. Who I don't see that many people watching. As a matter of fact, they're not even commenting. They're scared to comment because they want to see you. They want to see you look like a fool that you are. But I know better. I know better. And believe me, after I beat the holy hell out of you, you'll probably get the views that you got because you will be dead. But then, who will you do? Who will do your show? Some monkey in a tuxedo? I think not. Please, whatever you're doing, whatever you do, don't hit me with that. Don't swing that. Oh, 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 apologize to me. Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Apologize like you mean it. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Neeson. Kiss my ass. Please, pull up your pants for Christ's sake. I don't care. Apologize to me, damn it, or otherwise I kill you right now. Okay, fine. There, I kissed your ass with your tongue. No, get out of here. Get out. Oh, that was for flaps. Now go back to doing your show. Leave me out of it. Okay, Mr. Houston, I'm sorry. Yes. Oh, oh God. Oh, 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 oh my God. Liam Neeson, everybody. Yes, I got my ass kicked. He spared my life because he likes the show. I never said that. Just kidding, I did. Oh boy, that was so funny. And now that I wasted 45 minutes, almost. So, have you seen the pictures of the Crow? The remake? I'm giving it a chance. I'm giving it a chance because they're rebooting the franchise. And Bill Skarsgård, that Pennywise from the It reboot remake or whatever you want to call it. He's going to be playing Eric Draven. The Crow, the Crow. Um, I seen the pictures and I seen what he's going to look like. Looks good, but why the tattoos? Why? I don't understand the tattoos. I really don't. Um, I mean that's just really a nitpick right there. Um, but again, I don't mind Sarsgaard playing him, but you know, it looks like he's not going to have the long black hair. The long black hair um that the Crow is famous for. Um, like I said, I don't know that much about the original source material, which is based off of some graphic novels, um, or some comic books. I'm gonna have to talk to some. I'm gonna have to talk to Splash Pages about this one. But um, but yeah, I don't know how I feel. It looks okay. The tattoos are questionable. Um, should have had long hair. That's just me. Um, and other than that, I'm gonna give this movie a chance and hope it doesn't flop. Um, like the rumored, um, like the rumored Roadhouse is gonna be. It's gonna be coming out next month. Sometime coming on in March, and yeah, I don't know about how I feel about this, but like I said, I'm gonna give The Crow a chance when it comes out, and then I'll let you know what's going on when it comes out. So yeah, um, right now it's passable. I do want to take a look at the trailer when it does come out, and hopefully there's some passable things that comes out of it. So we shall see. We shall see. Um, do. Okay, we got a show to do, right? We do. We haven't talked much about what we're talking about here. Um, I did shout out to Bridget Lewis, but I didn't put it in the description. Um, but we will talk about episode 5 of Halo season 2. It was all right. Moving on. Um, so Pokemon Day was this past Tuesday, and the Pokemon Company actually graced us with a, or whatever you want to, with a Pokemon Presents, and it was relatively short. They talked about some you know updates added to some of the current games, which is um Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Cafe, um, and EX Masters. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff, and it looks looking pretty good. They're starting to add more Paldea characters into there. Um, they're going to be adding Gimme Goal for the Cafe remix, or Cafe Mix, or whatever they want to call it. And so yeah, Gimme Goal is going to be in there. Um, and they didn't leave out Sword and um Violet and Scarlet, Scarlet and Violet. They added the Gen 1 starters in the 7-star raids. Um, the final evolution form, um, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard making the return from after being in there for a while. And yeah, it looks pretty good. And glad if you have Charizard already, you don't need to go after him again. But a 7-star Mighty Mark, Blastoise, and a um, 7-star Mighty Mark, Venusaur are definitely the ones to get. And do your builds and capture capture those two while you can. Add it to your roster. Yeah. So, what else we got going on here? So, yeah, we talked about that, and so yeah. Oh, and one other thing from Pokemon events, presents. They had one more thing before they closed out the show, the presentation. Um, Luminois City is coming back, and there's going to be another Pokemon Legends game coming out, um, either this year or next year, and it's gonna be called Pokemon Legends ZA, and it's going to be focusing on the Pokemon from uh, Luminois City, and we saw Furfuru in the picture and everything. And this is going to be. It looks more like a more. I guess the city has evolved after the years, so it's going to be nice to go back to that city. And looks really good. It's the teaser looked pretty good. So some really cool Pokemon from that generation, and really looking forward to seeing this game come out. Pokemon X and Y were my favorites on the DS, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with this one. And yeah, looks really really good. Um, so so yeah, um, be on the lookout for more updates on that, and I will break that out to you as soon as that becomes available. Um, what else is going on? So yeah. Okay, one more piece of material before we call it night. Um, so I need to ask the viewers that are watching, and you know I love you and everything, but I need to ask this question, and only you can answer this question. What's the deal with all this hate that's going on with Aquaman, the Lost City, the Lost Kingdom? I mean, it's out now on it's out now on Max. It just released on Max the other day, and I saw it last night. Excuse me, and I thought the movie was good. I liked it. Um, but I don't understand the hate that goes on it. Ever since this movie came out in theaters, everybody was hating on this film for many, many reasons. One being that it's the last, apparently it's the last um DCU movie. Um, the last movie in the DCU universe, in the DCU, um, before they reboot the franchise of the DC franchise because James Gunn's taken that over. So we don't know what's going on with that. Right. But I don't understand the hate. Another hate being that Amber Heard's in the being in the movie and giving out what happened between her and Johnny Depp at the infamous trial. Um, you know, I didn't. I didn't look. I'm gonna be realistic. If that's the reason why that you don't want to see, I mean, really, you gotta pick your options a lot better. Um, because you know, listen, whatever problems that Amber Heard and Johnny Depp were having at the time, listen, and I'm being truthful and honest and everything. I wouldn't lie to you or anything like that. You know, they're both good actors. Okay, I'm not taking nothing away from their acting abilities, but their personal life is a different story. Okay, they both had a pretty messed up relationship, and neither one of them were good for each other, and it was just a bad relationship. You know, but you know, but everybody's making her out as this hateful person. But you know, there's two sides to every coin, and you know, and Johnny Depp's past wasn't that great either. He was no perfect angel even before he was dating Amber Heard, and you know, and we all know this. But whatever whatever the case may be, but that trial's over with. Everybody owes somebody something, and hey, it's over with and everything. So we got to move on. So I'm not going to take away from their acting abilities because both of their acting are hit and miss. I mean, when's the last time you know everybody enjoyed watching Johnny Depp play Tonto in Lone Ranger? Just saying. But I don't see anybody cramming to be the best movie ever because that movie flopped like hell. I'm just pointing it out. And the Pirates movies, that's a different story, but it's sad that he's not going to play excuse me. I mean, it is sad that he's not going to play Jack Sparrow anymore. But hey, got to move on. You know, the franchise was good, and they're going to reboot that franchise like they need to, and but it is what it is. But I'm not taking nothing away from neither one of them. And I saw the Lost Kingdom, and Amber Heard wasn't even a distraction. I mean, she's hardly in the movie at all, and so she doesn't. It's the movie's fine. The CGI is fine, um, to a certain extent because the you know the the hit, but the hair thing, it was kind of weird because sometimes the effects were seemed a little bit off, and they looked like it looked like a movie that would be in Spy Kids. Just saying, or Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I'm just saying, but it just seemed a little off. But the action was good. The fighting was good. You know, I didn't have no problem with the special effects. Um, it was a movie. It was, you know, the chemistry between the characters were also good too. It was good, and so yeah, I didn't have a problem with this movie. I mean, I am gonna, it's a watchable movie. It's watchable, but I don't understand why the hate for this movie. I really don't understand it. You know, I heard um many reasons why, but I would like to know what you think about this movie. I want to know, you, the viewer that is watching this show, while by logging into doobie.gg and using this promo code at the checkout to save 10% on your purchase. That what did you think about this movie? I want to know. I want to know what you thought about it. I'm not going to shun anybody. It's everybody's opinion, what they thought of the movie. It's honest and everything. And I'm being honest with you guys, and I you know I would like to know what everybody thought about this movie as well too, not just hearing my uh take on the movie, which like I said, which I thought it was good, but I also want to know what you have to think. So yeah, I really don't know the whole deal about why this movie is so bad. I don't get it. I really don't. Um, was it the right? Was it some of the writing? I mean, or all of the writing? Because don't forget that this was one of the last. This was one of the last movies before the Hollywood strike. So before the writer strike. So I mean, it is. It is what it is. But I don't. Like I said, I don't have a problem with this movie. I really don't. Um, you know, it basically it's just you know, Aquaman learning, you know, being coached about what it is to be a king and everything like that, and King of Atlantis, and it's fine, and I didn't see a problem with it. I really didn't see a problem with it, and it was entertaining. I was entertained, and I like Jason Momoa. And I have to say this because I don't want him to come in here and beat the shit out of me like Liam Neeson did. I did no such thing. Okay, you didn't. Don't piss me off, that dog. The screen will go black. I don't know what's wrong with you either. need to get laid. Dr. Phil told me the same thing. And have you followed through with that, Tom Dog? No. Seriously, Tom Dog, you need to get laid. Yes. I can't. Okay. I'm looking at the time, and yeah, it's time for me to go to bed. Yeah, this is why. This is me acting weird now because it's getting late, and I need to call in the night because I got a busy day tomorrow. Got a busy day of sleeping. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. It's always a pleasure to have you on here. Like I said, don't forget Doobie.gg. Use the promo code Brill at the checkout to save 10% on your purchase. And glad you did. Trust me. And yeah. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. Follow me on Blue Sky at TomDog247. TikTok, TomDog247. Threads, TomDog247. And at TomDog247. I'm only kidding. There's no social media app called Belch. No, there should be. I'm sure you will make that happen, Tom Dog. By the way, I'm sorry for fucking you up. That's okay. That's okay. Just don't piss me off again. Understand. Oh yeah. Follow me all over on there. We'll have a good time. Sorry about that. I'm taking forever to do this outro. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Come down. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment down below. What do you think of the Aquaman The Lost Kingdom? Let me know what you thought about that movie in the comment section down below. Ringy dingy that bell to stay notified of when I'm going to be doing next. And support all small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you can do for small streamers like myself by doing this one major important thing. And if you don't, Liam Neeson's going to find me and kill me. I am serious when I say that. You got to do this one thing, and I love you forever for it. Face hug that subscribe button. We will see you all again here next week. Same Tom Dog time, same Tom Dog channel X. This Saturday we have the another fun-filled episode of Wrestling Prime. We're gonna be reviewing. We're gonna be reviewing. Not reviewing, but we are going to give out some predictions of AEW Revolution, Sting's final match, and the big show going on there, and you definitely don't want to miss out on this one. And so I'm going to be giving out predictions, and I'm going to try my best to see it. So so we will see you Saturday. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care. So long. Peace. Love you all.